Hey. Welcome to the 19th green, where the beer is always flowing and fantasy conquers reality 60% of the time. Every time. The final playoff spot hangs in the balance, as several teams still have a shot at fantasy immortality. Mike Rochburns joins us with analysis on this pivotal week in the league.
First off, the tee features two teams battling for pride and pleasure instead of fame and fantasy. The Grenades and Victors step up, looking to break three-game losing streaks that have soured their season. Both grab their drivers and let it fly. Only John can find fairway as Beckham settles in the rough and cards a fourth straight loss.
Rumor has it Beckham hates the short grass anyways. A steady diet of bountiful bushes should help ease the pain of a disappointing season. Speaking of diets, the king of the KZO is coming off a terrible performance after a stunning duo of trades. Will he stay awake long enough to defeat the one-hit wonder champs this week?
We catch up with us twosome on the par 3 fifth. Jason is unfamiliar with some of his new clubs and needs to regain his momentum. Jeff is relishing his final weeks as tour champion and is hoping for a defining moment in a season full of forgettable ones. Both swing smooth and hold their finish. Jeff finds the green while Jay's club finds the water. Jeff wins.
What? The cheesy one got upset? That must be a mistake. Anyways, I am pleased to report that our next game involves a new daddy. Congratulations to Kyle and Alyssa on the birth of Kellen Ray Vanderkooi. Will Kyle celebrate with a victory over the powerhouse Spartans?
This par 4 doglegs right and presents a majestic approach into a green guarded by treacherous bunkers. The Spartans have rolled through the regular season with relative ease, while Vanderkooi clings to slim playoff hopes. Both find fairway off the tee and leave themselves a wedge into the green. But Kooi gets it chunky, and not only buries his ball but his playoff hopes as well. Spartans roll.
If the Spartans don't win a championship this season, I think it would be the biggest failure in the history of the league. How embarrassing. It would be like having incredible intercourse for an extended period of time and then firing blanks when it should be a done deal. We head out to the par 3, 15th to find Kevin and Noodalog in a fierce battle for playoff seeding.
Kevin is living large after pulling off a trade that initially looks like the fantasy equivalent of a bank robbery. His points skyrocketed last week while Naoda took care of business and firmed up his spot in the playoffs. KEV steps to the tee locked in and incredibly confident in his short game. Naoda remains consistent and unfazed by Kevin's newfound swagger and sticks it to 4 feet. KEV buckles under the pressure and will need to wait another week to light up his playoff stogie.
The final matchup has me experiencing intense pleasure in my female reproductive organs. The game of the week, sponsored by Gillette Shave Gel, features two brothers in an elimination game. The winner will keep their playoff hopes alive going into the final regular season game. Will the young Grizzly Adams avoid having his face smashed?
The par 5, 18th is the perfect hole to decide who is worthy of a potential trip to the playoffs. Its combination of length and precision will be a daunting task to these two competitors. It all comes down to the second shot, as Matt chooses to go safe and lay up while Jer goes for the green in 2. The crowd falls into a hush as Jer begins his swing. A mighty swing. It starts off straight. The ball flies true. This might be great. Oh no. It turned. This can't be good. He lost and stands, holding his wood.
As always, have a great week and good luck. The league. What's your fantasy?